Canada's new employment numbers are out. We'll tell you if the economy is on the rise.
A costume imposter fools airport security, and Humber plays host to college volleyball's finest. Humber News starts right now.
Hello, it's November 5th, 2010. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Crystal Burney. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Romy Levine. Ahead on our show, we will have all of your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day forecast. But first, Crystal has our top story.
Canadian unemployment rates have dropped to 7.9% as the economy continued to show signs of limited improvement. Statistics Canada says in November, 47,000 full-time jobs were created, offsetting the loss of around 44,000 part-time jobs. Almost 38,000 of these new jobs were created in the private sector. Around 21,000 jobs were added in construction. Manufacturing added almost 10,000 jobs, while wholesale and retail lost 29,000 jobs. In 2010, employment has risen by 375,000 jobs, but this trend has begun to slow in recent months.
Canadians will be setting their clocks back an hour this weekend. And as we approach the shortest day of the year, we will get less hours of daylight. Health experts say the lack of sun leads to a lack of physical activity. Humber News reporter Natalia Buya explains how turning back the clock takes a toll on our physical health.
It's a tough time of year. We're all feeling it. As winter approaches, the days are shorter. Turning back the clock can gain us an extra hour of sleep, but we lose hours of daylight. This adjustment can negatively affect our body's natural clock. Usually in the dark days of winter, people are more prone to spend time in bed than at the gym.
Research shows that 30 to 60 minutes of physical activity per day can help prevent diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. But because the day gets darker much earlier on, people are less motivated to go outside and engage in physical activity.
Fitness trainer Patrick Batista offers ways to keep fit in the wintertime.
It's good to maybe go to a gym, do some workout there, do some cardio if you have a treadmill in your basement. You know, it's a tough time in the winter. It's really cold outside, and you really want to make sure you keep your physical activity up.
Spencer Kasha plans on sticking with his regular fitness routine, but finds it a struggle.
I usually try to do it during the day, but it kind of puts a damper on things, for sure.
Luckily, the Humber gym is open all year round. Perhaps breaking a sweat can cure the winter blues. For Humber News, I'm Natalia Buya.
Vakhtang Makhniashvili, father of missing Toronto teen Miriam Makhniashvili, was set to appear in court today, but his case has been delayed until Wednesday. Makhniashvili is facing 2 charges for attempted murder after police say the 50-year-old stabbed a man and his wife during an argument inside a home in Toronto's East End on Thursday. A publication ban on the evidence has been ordered by the judge. The man was taken to hospital after receiving multiple stab wounds. Police say the victim's injuries are serious but non-life-threatening. Makhniashvili's daughter went missing over a year ago.
Rob Ford may not need to cut so deep. There are reports today that the City of Toronto has a $275 million surplus. Outgoing Mayor David Miller says the surplus cuts the anticipated budget deficit by more than half. A member of Miller's budget committee says the shrinking deficit may mean fewer changes to programs and services. This marks the second straight year Toronto has posted an unexpectedly high surplus.
Next week, Humber College will face lockdown exercises from November 8th to the 15th. The Center for Trades and Technology will hold their drill November 8th. Humber Arts and Media Studios and the Lakeshore campus will be on the 9th. The North Campus will have one on the 10th, and the Orangeville campus will have its procedure on the 15th. Humber's Director of Public Safety, Gary Janes, says these exercises are essential.
It's to inform the community as to what to do in the event that if we have the misfortune of having to lock the campus down. So there are signs in every classroom and office area on what to do.
Classrooms will be locked and secured, and students and faculty should take shelter within rooms and away from doors and windows. Jane says the lockdown drills are mainly used to protect students and faculty from an attacker with a weapon.
After the break, we will have all of your national and international headlines. Scott Money will tell us what's going on in sports, and Tom Parisi will have our 5-day forecast.
All I can say is that today is going to be pretty plain because of all the rain. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast after the break.